She is touring the country, celebrating her eras, and setting records all along the way. Of course, we're talking about none other than Taylor Swift. The superstar launched her nationwide tour in Glendale, Arizona, and plans to hit 20 cities. Hey there, I'm KHOU 11 digital anchor Brandy Smith, and as I'm recording this, Swift has completed about a third of her tour, performing in Glendale, Las Vegas, Nevada, Arlington, Texas, Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas, and Atlanta, Georgia. KHOU 11 has sister stations in almost all of those cities and in or near many of the upcoming stops. So we want to help get Swifties ready for the show of a lifetime. Before we dive into the fun stuff, we have to talk about something important. And that's how many people are getting scammed just trying to get tickets to the sold-out tour. WTSP's Hannah Deneen explained how easy it is to become a victim.
I've been a diehard fan for, 16 years now or something crazy, as long as she's been doing it.
Jen Smith is an original Swiftie.
The last show I went to, it was a really great time. It was so hot. We were all dancing. Nobody sat down the whole time.
After failing to get tickets through Ticketmaster, a post on the Seminole Heights community Facebook page caught her eye. What appeared to be a neighbor selling several tickets.
She looked like she worked in healthcare. She had pictures of her significant other and her child on the page. It all seemed like a real person.
They chatted and all seemed normal until payment time. The seller insisting Jen use a PayPal friends transfer and getting upset when she used a goods and services transfer.
And as soon as the seller realized that that's how I had sent the money, they backed out. They said no. They were mad.
Online ticket purchases can be tricky. The BBB advises buy only from trusted vendors, know the refund policy, and use payment methods that come with protection. Because Jen followed that last tip, she has since gotten her money back through PayPal, but says other neighbors weren't as lucky.
One or two other people said that they had fallen prey to this particular person. Consider myself to be a pretty intelligent person, and if it can happen to me, it could happen to anyone.
A swift lesson in vetting sellers for the most coveted concert tickets in town.
I really want to stress these tips, so let's hit them again. To make sure a ticket reseller is legit, go to verifiedticketsource.com. If you're buying off social media, see if the seller recently created the profile or if they rarely post. It could be fake. Never send money as friends and family on PayPal. Always send as goods and services. That protects you in case of a scam. When it comes to scalpers outside a show, just say no. And finally, if a last-minute deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Now let's talk about the show itself. It starts at 6:30 p.m. with 2 openers. That varies depending on what night you're going. Swift takes the stage right around 8 p.m. and performs for roughly 3 hours. In that time, she features 42 set songs spanning almost all her albums, along with 2 surprise songs, which she performs acoustically. There are social media accounts you can follow to keep track of those surprise songs too. Oh, and Swift wears 16 different costumes, all custom designs, along with custom Louboutin shoes during the performance. KPNX recapped what was our first look at the Eras Tour in Glendale.
What an unbelievable first night of Taylor Swift's Era Tour, from her voice to the visuals to the fans to the set list. An incredible show, and fans didn't really know what to expect with this being the first night, but by watching their reactions in the crowd, I'd say their expectations were surpassed.
I don't know if you know this, but this is actually the first night of the Eras Tour. Did you know?
A sold-out State Farm Stadium. Up to 70,000 fans screaming for Swift.
It's our first time on an opening night, so we don't know what to expect, so we're really excited.
Swift's The Eras Tour, a mix of all of her 10 original studio albums kicking off in the Valley. Her first tour in 5 years, which felt like a lifetime to fans.
It's been forever since we've seen her last, so we're so excited.
She's named after Taylor Swift, so it's her first concert.
Swifties from around the world.
You flew from Singapore to see her.
Yeah, we did.
Coming to Glendale, officially renamed Swift City for the show.
Of course, we had to go to opening night because we finally have the chance to go.
Fashion on display outside the stadium.
I'm Champagne Problems, inspired by Taylor Swift's Champagne Problems.
It took about 35 hours, and yesterday I fixed it 5 hours, so 40 hours in total. But yeah, it's all glass.
Fearless fans who tackled Ticketmaster trouble to secure the sought-after tickets.
She was like, I have the tickets. You need an answer right now.
Soaking up every minute. Making their wildest dreams come true.
Every single time we talk about Taylor's concert, we say we've saved up all of our money just for this. And so we're going to go hard. Like, if we're coming to the first show.
Every venue has its own rules, and you should definitely check them while you're planning your concert night. But here are some constants we've seen in our first few stops. Clear bags are required, no larger than 12 by 6 by 12 inches. Light up outfits with battery packs will not be allowed in. Phone chargers are allowed, but only small ones. We're talking the size of a credit card. Now let's talk variables. Some venues have converted male restrooms to serve female guests because of just how many more ladies have tickets compared to guys. That's something you'll have to ask the venue you're going to. You'll want to find out what time parking lots open, how much they cost, maybe map out alternative ways to get there. Rideshare users and even folks who just parked have reported sometimes hours-long waits just to get out of the parking lot because there are so many people leaving the venue at the same time. Hey, even neighbors of some venues are getting in on the action. WTSP's Chris Rogers showed us.
5 across there, 1, 2, and 3, that's 8. And then we have this spot if they want to leave us the keys.
Lee Need has it down to a science.
As we have a restroom out back, private restroom, and the wives all, right here, hon, right here.
He's one of the many homeowners that cash in during big events.
$80 they can park here with a restroom.
Because they reverse in and they'll just pull on out that way.
Down the block, Tanya Malagon is no stranger to the parking demand near Raymond James.
It's 6 across and 3 in the front.
And 3 shows means 3 times the cash.
Well, when she did come, she was only here 1 day, but she's giving us 3 days this time, so it's great.
For only $40 or $50, you can land a spot within walking distance to the stadium, and Tanya has plenty of spaces.
28.
ParkJockey.com shows all stadium parking is sold out almost across the board for all 3 days, so spots in these neighborhoods fill up fast.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely fill up because we're like right there.
And forget Bucks home games or even the Super Bowl. Residents here predict that Taylor Swift will bring in a whole new level of parking chaos.
I think it's going to be crazier than the Super Bowl for 3 days, especially, rush hour traffic on weeknights, Thursday and Friday. A little rain mixed in. It's going to take hours for people to get here.
The merch truck has started opening up the day before the concert, but hours might differ by city. And the lines have been long in Arlington, in Tampa, in Houston. That's where KHOU 11 reporter Brittany Ford caught up with fans.
The Swifties have officially taken over NRG Stadium. Fans lined up overnight in anticipation to be the first to scoop up the latest gear as the Taylor Swift merchandise truck rolled into town.
Yes, I heard about it last night, so I saw it on TikTok and I was like, oh my God, I had a lash appointment in the morning and I was like, should I cancel? But I'm happy I made it on time. I got everything I wanted.
From shirts, sweaters, posters, and a selfie to prove it, fans had no problem.
Okay, I got the black hoodie. Oh, so cool. Double. Then I got black shirt.
Breaking the bank for the occasion.
They are. I was like, oh snap. When I was like, my car got it in the alert, like, are you making this purchase? I was like, yes, it's me. I'm the problem.
Now, if you're looking to come down, the merchandise truck will be open Thursday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. City and county officials are preparing for nearly 20,000 fans to shake it off through the 3-day concert series. It's a love story, and these fans are saying yes.
I'm actually so excited. Like, I literally will cry thinking about it.
So stressful, but I got tickets.
Forever. Like, I love Taylor Swift. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see her show on Saturday.
All I'm saying is plan ahead. Some of the most popular items like this blue crew neck sweatshirt sell out pretty quickly. You can also buy most of the items found in the truck online at taylorswift.com. And after the concert wraps, you'll get a text with a discount code to do a little shopping if you're so inspired. So fans dropped a lot of money on tickets. They're shelling out for merch, but Don White from WXIA in Atlanta broke down how much more they're willing to spend.
3, 2, 1.
It's clear from the lines for merch across the country that this concert's been a long time coming.
There's a phenomena in the music industry, the economic side of it. They call it Swiftnomics, how her concerts and her events just drive all sorts of economic engines, between the concert tickets themselves, hotel stays, between restaurants.
Karen Bremer with the Georgia Restaurant Association says restaurants are ready for it, with all hands on deck this weekend.
Restaurants are going to try to open early to accommodate the crush of people coming downtown that want to eat.
Taylor Swift and her fans are bringing something completely different.
Like booking reservations at hotels months in advance.
Rooms for this specific weekend started booking up back in November when Taylor Swift announced her tour.
That's Ashley Savarni.
Lowe's Hotel Atlanta is 414 rooms, and almost all of them are sold out, primarily with people who already live in the Atlanta area. And that's just us. That's just our hotel.
And with a perfect storm of basketball and 2 different artists performing, both hotels and restaurants hope this will make some economic sparks fly.
Events like this actually showcase the city and serves as sort of like a travel postcard of Atlanta and make people want to come here.
Plus, with people ordering food, drinks, and leaving tips for frontline workers,
it means money in their pocket. So it does impact everybody. It impacts our neighbors, our family, our friends. While it's just a big concert and fun and flashy on the surface, it does have an economic impact that really resonates with the whole city.
So if you're not a Taylor fan and have some bad blood with the expected crowds, go ahead and just shake it off, because both Savarni and Bremer are expecting some economic benefits for us all from 3 nights of fans belting out You Belong With Me.
We haven't even talked about the investment Swifties are making on fashion. Some spent months planning or making their outfits. A few fans in Houston shared what went into theirs.
I think Swifties are some of the most creative people that I've ever met.
So I made this.
You did?
Yes, I couldn't find anything in my size that I fell in love with, so instead of getting discouraged, I put this together. I'm really proud of it.
Well, I'm Lover Era with the glasses, the heart, and well, all like I think this is just exactly as the CD cover, all the colors. I feel like very Lover.
You look very Lover.
Thank you.
We decided to go with the Lover Era, so we're wearing pink and sparkles. So,
how much planning went into tonight?
Probably like a few months. We got the tickets.
November.
Yeah, since November.
My friend and I have been planning this for probably a few months now. As soon as she got the tickets, we decided which eras we wanted to represent and had fun with it. We are Reputation right now, Reputation era, loving it.
It's so cool to see all the different eras, all the different interpretations of the eras are what I like the most. I'm like Bejeweled, Taylor.
It's mostly Reputation, however I love Midnights. I think it's my favorite album, so I had to get a shirt that had those gold stars on it for Midnight.
And mirror balls.
Yes, mirror ball earrings, which is also a different album. So I'm really just a smorgasbord.
Social media is full of many, many more amazing and creative examples. That is also where you'll find inspiration for friendship bracelets. Yeah, friendship bracelets. Here's some more Houston fans to explain.
Most of them are just song titles. We have Betty, Clean, Paper Rings, etc.
Lover, Speak Now, and so forth.
We didn't make too many, actually. We figured if we saw anyone that wanted to trade, then we'll trade with them. But yeah, it's super fun.
I felt like I was healing my inner child by doing it, honestly. Like, it was so therapeutic to do it and just fun to feel like a kid again.
Absolutely. We got bracelets here all day long. We're tailgating in the parking lot.
When did you guys start making the friendship bracelets?
Oh my God.
I think we started in February. I was very enthusiastic. Went to Hobby Lobby, spent like $60 on bracelet stuff, so we were really excited.
About how many did you make?
65.
About how many bracelets did you make?
I think 30. I lost track.
But this is such a fun part of the experience.
Yes, I've been excited. I started making bracelets 3 months ago.
I don't know. I kind of lost count, but probably around 30. I've already met so many people trading friendship bracelets, and everyone just no one makes fun of you or anything. And in one of her songs, it says, "Make the friendship bracelets." And
that it's a really close-knit community of people who take her songs and kind of interpret them as their own and relate it to their lives, and it makes them, you know, feel like they're not alone in whatever they're going through. So I think that's the main thing. It's so fun. It's like a community.
While most fans will walk away with merch or bracelets at the most, one Swiftie in North Texas brought home something else. William Joy introduced us.
I love this street.
Jalen Ford's job is advertising, but his fame is for his dancing.
This is my hobby, but now I get paid for doing it.
His stage is the corner of Cooper and Pleasant Ridge Road in Arlington.
You know, ain't no days off. You know, I do this every day, the cold, rain, hot.
Jalen has autism, and his family says the rhythm and routine click with him, so the performances are on year 3.
Then I just started, yeah. And then after that, it just became a thing, you know?
But this local celebrity is also a fan.
Right now, I am listening to Taylor Swift.
When Swift announced a stop in Arlington, the community raised $3,000 on GoFundMe for tickets.
I got enough to go down, to be on the floor.
But during Sunday's concert, he went from excited to enchanted.
The security guards, they said, "Hey, sir, come here right now." I'm all like, am I in trouble? Did I do something?
They ushered him past a barrier and next to the stage, where Swift handed him her hat.
Yes, it's at home protected at all costs under my blankets. Yes, I'm saving that hat with my life.
For a person whose job is really sharing happiness, you might just call it karma.
No matter what, stay happy, stay positive, keep going. The rainbow of the colors.
Jalen doesn't have any plans to stop. In Arlington, I'm William Joy.
Hey, that could be you at our next stop. Here's a look at all the dates for the Eras Tour. While we cycle through these, I want to highlight a few of the records Taylor Swift has broken already. She's the first act in history to sell out 3 shows in a single tour at AT&T Stadium, Raymond James Stadium, NRG Stadium, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and Nissan Stadium. Same deal for 2 shows at State Farm Stadium, Ford Field, Acrisure Stadium, Arrowhead Stadium, Mile High Stadium, and Lumen Field. And at SoFi, she's the first act in history to sell out 5 shows on a single tour. Forbes predicts that over the course of those 52 dates, Swift will gross about $620 million, and that's just based on the US leg of the tour. She hasn't announced international dates yet, but if she does, that total will only grow. If you want more information about any of these stories, we have links to each one in the caption. Thanks for watching. I'm Brandy Smith. We're going to leave you with some more very excited Swifties sharing about their Eras Tour experience.
I do not feel like I am emotionally ready for the tour at all.
I'm most excited to actually see her live because, like a lot of people, this is going to be our very first performance.
Just being around Swifties again.
I'm excited to exchange friendship bracelets. I think the community is going to be the best part about this weekend.
It's so loving and welcoming and just genuine.
I am just so excited to scream at the top of my lungs with people who love this music so much and to see her as an artist.
All the songs that I've loved for so long.
Just going down and being, in the whole, all the Swifties and enjoying the atmosphere.
I am most excited for her secret songs.
And no matter what she picks, I'm just gonna be so happy that she did.
I'm crossing my fingers for teardrops on my guitar.
Never grow up.
Best day.
I'm really hoping that one of them is off of either Lover or Folklore or Evermore.
To me, it doesn't matter what she plays. I know it's going to be beautiful.
Whatever she has planned for Houston is going to be great, and I'm so excited to see it.
If you liked this, there's a whole lot more for you to explore on our channel. Try this or this, and be sure to like and subscribe.